lyrical assassin, hit her right between the eyes. Truth in the booth, hit her right between the lies. Wanna be a trap rapper till I catch her by surprise. Whole potato bake, they be asking about some fries. Flow way down, I'ma hazard with the science. I attack with the mass undescribed.
Hey everybody, welcome to New Music 30. I'm Brent Schlemmer. We're here tonight to showcase local and regional musical acts from Indianapolis and the surrounding areas. Stick around, you're going to love what we got going on tonight. This is episode number 3. We've got Mr. Marcel Jones, better known as FloStorm. He's blowing up right now. Let's go talk to him. Check this out. Thanks for doing the show.
All right.
Marcel Jones.
No problem.
FloStorm.
No problem.
You know,
No problem.
Thanks for dropping in on me tonight. You know, this is
Thanks for having me.
I'm glad I could get you on. I've told everybody this is about my 4th or 5th interview at this point, and
Right.
I've told everybody, I said, you know, I'm kind of stuck in this like singer songwriter kind of clique down here in
Right.
Indianapolis.
Right.
I basically, you know, and that doesn't get me a whole lot of variety, you know.
Right.
So
right.
then once I started making, you know, I made this big list, and then I stepped back and I looked at the list and I went, this is all the same thing, you know. This is all this.
Right.
There's other shows that are doing exactly this kind of, I mean, not exactly, but that are doing this kind of thing that are basically, that's what they're all about. It's like, oh, here's the singer-songwriter showcase. It's like, all right, there's a lot of that. So then I just started scrolling through my regular friends list, and I was like, I guess I know more other musicians than just the, you know, kind of the
Right.
singer-songwriter guitar guys. And so I started hitting up those dudes, and you were just kind of at the top of the list where I was like, you know, I'm just scrolling through the list and I went, well, yeah, hell yeah, they're that dude. And then all of a sudden, boom, you got a new single. You got, you know, like, tell me how that, let's just go ahead and jump right in at that spot, you know, because that's kind of what's going on right now.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 weeks ago, I got arrested in Fort Wayne for protesting. Shortly after that, Morrison Agan hit me up. I had performed at his bookstore before in Fort Wayne, and he was like, dude, you're the first person that I thought of to do this. This song is needed. Would you be willing to do a track? And I was like, absolutely. And then shortly after that, he was like, oh yeah, Brooke Simpson from The Voice is going to be on it. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then like we do Dalton and Greg are the people that did the video. They did it pro bono.
Nice.
Like made it look all professional.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks amazing.
And then after we dropped it, Morrison was like, oh yeah, I have a buddy at Fort Wayne NBC who does video work and music or whatever. He was like, I'll talk to him, see if I can get you an interview. So talk to John. John likes the idea, sends it to Louis. Louis's like, oh yeah, absolutely, we'll interview him. Because of that interview, then South Bend WSBT finds out about it. They hit me up like, hey, would you like to do an interview? Her name is Erica Fink or Finch, I can't remember. She drives from South Bend to Warsaw to interview me.
Nice.
So that interview happens. And then the very next day, the Times Union here in Warsaw is like, hey, we heard about your song. Would you like to do an interview? So now I'm on the front page of Times Union. Dude, I'm telling you, none of it's been expected. It's kind of just like snowballed.
That's awesome.
And, dude, it's crazy. So I'm just trying to keep that going.
So did you write the verses for that? Was that you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what
the verses and the chorus.
Yeah. That, because I mean, literally, as soon as that started, you start naming the names, boom, all the hairs on my arm stood up.
That was a last minute decision, like in the studio.
Really?
Like it was a lot of like blank space, and I'm just sitting there. And at first I was just like repeating 4 names. And I was like, why not extend it?
Yeah.
And so I just started naming all these names, and Morrison was like, dude, you're a genius. Yes, absolutely. So
right. Yeah. No, like, I'm telling you, I saw it on your page. I was like, oh, what's this about? You know, I didn't read anything about it. I just saw you had a new video, and the still looked really cool, looked really professional. You know, I was like, he looks like he's doing something real cool here. Let's flip over and check that out. And yeah, literally, 2 names in, every hair on my arm stood up. I was like, this is going to be real right here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
dude.
it's very cool. It's very, very cool. And
we are standing here in solidarity for our brother. Say his name. George Floyd! Our brother, say his name. George Floyd! One more time, let's say his name. George Floyd! We will never forget what happened to our brother George Floyd.
Floyd, Rice, Brown, Castile, Taylor, Martin, Sterling, that's real. Bland, Aubrey, Jean, Reed, Rose, Oscar, Till, all killed. Floyd, Rice, Brown, Castile, Taylor, Martin, Sterling, that's real. Bland, Aubrey, Jean, Reed, Rose, Oscar, Till, all killed. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. From niggas to niggas, beat the wordplay. It was kings to enslavement, chained in a slave ship. Humanity's patient, waiting, racist, still around for them, beat the same ship. Say we too strong physically. So they stole our dignity. Infected us with a sick disease. And they did the shit systemically. They threw our mind in a metronome. Pace it back and forth, trying to find us a better home. Scroll the catalog, trying to find us a better song. We won't break, think it's time for us to make it known. Now, fist up, no matter the risk, cuz we engage in a way that they can miss us. Feel the pain with the rage of my sisters. Brothers lock arms like the safety on a Smith. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. West Sun never lesson in addiction. Rights are mistyped when they facts in a fiction. Yeah, this the voice of the voiceless. Search the right path, but they poison the choices. Moisten the oysters. That's a raw flow with the rawest emotion. Crack error line is involved in the dopeness. Pandora aura trying to find where our hope is. Pros trying to test all our protests. Been invisible like a Harry Potter cloak, yes. Indecision like no yes. I'm feeling open-minded in a closed sesh. This shit is focused. I'm on the roof screaming, give us free. Tears streaming down from heaven over hellish deeds. They got me tripping like LSD. They keep taking our lives, gone robbery. Yeah, reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Reporting live from a POC. Hands cupped, face down in the street. I spent my whole life running from me. I'm still waiting for that land of the free. Floyd, Rice, Brown, Castile, Taylor, Martin, Sterling, that's real. Bland, Aubrey, Jean, Reed, Rose, Oscar, Till, all killed. Floyd, Rice, Brown, Castile, Taylor, Martin, Sterling, that's real. Bland, Aubrey, Jean, Reed, Rose, Oscar, Till, all killed.
everything about that it was just fantastic. It's just fantastic.
I'm shocked at the reception, honestly. Like it has, I mean, you've seen.
Yeah.
It's like exploded. Like it's
Right.
Jesus. So like I'm like I get messages every day like, thanks, I used to have this opinion, then I listened to this song and it changed my heart, and I don't even listen to rap, but it's so powerful. And I had somebody tell me it made them cry, and I'm like, oh my God, like I didn't expect any of this.
Right. I've talked about this with some other dudes during the interviews, just about the fact that I mean, and this what we've talked about has been more about COVID and the you know, quarantines and stuff like that, but it applies to this as well. It the music that's being created right now is kind of like the music that would have been created, you know, during Vietnam, during World War
Right.
II. It's
Right.
something that everybody right now is aware of. We're all in this, we're all sharing this moment right now, like everybody. I mean, the protests are going on worldwide too.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
it's not just, I mean, yeah, American
it's a-
cops suck and all that, you know, like, but other countries are going, we're with you guys, you know, like
yeah,
we're with,
this is the biggest protest in the history of the world.
yes.
So,
And it should be, it really should be. There's no, it's ridiculous that it's 2020,
absolutely,
2020, you know, like
absolutely,
it's ridiculous. I mean, the hippies had the right idea, you know, let's face it, 1964 should have changed a lot of stuff,
absolutely.
but it did
But
not.
the issue is when your country has been built a certain way for 200 years, like it's really hard to reverse that. And
Absolutely.
the people who created it that way don't want it to change,
Right.
like, because it greatly benefits them. So
Absolutely.
they're going to try their hardest to find every manipulative way to keep it going without you realizing that it's still happening,
Right.
which is what I think systemic racism is.
That's absolutely it.
Yep.
That's absolutely it. It's, yeah, it's just, it's shocking that we're, you know, that we're even talking about this today. You know, we should have been done with this. We should have been done with it 100 years ago, but
Right.
you know,
Right.
you
Right.
know,
Right. But I mean, like I said, I've never seen, probably since 9/11, I've never seen the country this united. But it's worldwide, so it's crazy.
it is
It's
absolutely
crazy.
crazy. And I'm glad it's going on, you know, like I'm glad for my children, you know, just the fact that, you know, my kids are mixed and they,
Right.
you know, so we've got this, they're pretty white.
Yeah.
They're pretty white. So, because their mom is just brown.
Right.
So, you know, like they're down the line a little bit, but one of my kids is fairly brown. The other one looks like this.
Right.
So he gets a pass everywhere. But, you know, people see the two of them together and they don't put them as brothers, you know, they don't even still. I mean, let's face it, there's tons of mixed kids out there. There's tons of mixed kids out there. You know, people shouldn't, you know, like use that as the only way to say, oh, well, those kids are brothers. They're obviously the same shade, you
Right.
know, you know, and like I said, so my kids, at least I'm glad that it's happening during their lifetime, that they're seeing this. They're old enough. They're teenagers. They know, you know, they recognize what's going on.
This Zoomer generation, I'm so proud of them. Like, I was nervous with the Tide Pods. I was nervous.
Yeah,
but,
right, right.
But they're coming around big time. Like,
Absolutely.
what they did at the Trump rally, that was incredible.
Yes, it was.
That was 6,200 people showed up.
Yep.
That was it. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. So,
well, you know, let's talk about a little more about your rap career. You know, like you've been grinding for how long? How long you been at this?
oh man. Okay, so I recorded my first song at 17, but I don't know if I want to consider that my start.
Sure.
Because my recording materials were not great. I didn't have any, you know, guidance. Pretty much everything that I've done in music, I've kind of like learned and kind of like improv how to do it. So like my whole career is organic.
That's the way it should be.
It's been completely from the bottom, no handouts, no anything. So I would say I really started taking it seriously maybe about 6 years ago. 6 years, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Right on.
So yeah, I would start back. I would say about 6 years too.
So I think the first video I ever saw from you was the put the mic down.
Yes.
Is that one of the early? I mean, in the last 6 years or whatever, is that one of the earlier ones?
Yeah. Yes. That's. When did I make I Hit a Storm? Probably like 2016, 2015,
Okay.
2015. 2015 is when I made that. Sorry.
It's all right.
2015 is when I made that album. I think I dropped the song in 2014. So that's like that's like right at the beginning of that 6-year period.
Float. Wake up, niggas. It's the eye of the storm. Yeah. Put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down. Yeah. See your bars been missing, it's so hard to listen. What you frauds been spitting, see the guard has entered. Get slaughtered and tortured, you harmless nigga. The storm is mental, I mortared pencils. I garnish pictures with awesome scripture. I'm flawless like combat victors. Drop corpses in all my lyrics. I foster sickness like an Aussie illness. Nigga, if you don't feel it, then the hate is real. Debate the skill, never, I'm too clever when I shake the wheel. Prescription feel, when I medicate, I levitate to a better ill. Liquor spill, put it over ice till the paper's chilled. Never shaking a stir. You running the beaten path while I'm breaking the curve. I come with the bean and slam, put your faith in a nerd. It's quakes in the verse. Man, I put a maze in the earth. Put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down. Put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down. I ain't rhyme Einstein. I ain't mind pie science. Twisted at the top. Put a riddle in all the crops. I predicted them on the spot. Put your lights out. When the mic's out like Tyson after the 9th round. I feel my image with morphine. The morph schemes in the morbid portraits of horse screams is coursing like Lamborghini race scenes when the bass streams like a river of half notes. No love scene. Woo! I'm on a different Mario. My arsenal could blow a fucking crater through your soccer goal and aquafold. But I ball out like Sonic though. They try to fall them like Titanic, but the chronic keep the fans coming. Got the hottest flow. Storm's the moniker, and I stay true to the flame like Hanukkah. Head feels like Monica. Rock cold comics, AC/DC, Marvel, and my Gen Con. Put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down, put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down, put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down, put the mic down. I mean right now. You don't hype crowds. We about to fight now. You ain't nice, clown. What you write down? I mean right now. Put the mic down.
Who did the who was shooting that that footage and whatnot?
His name is Ryan Ryder. I don't even know if he does videos anymore, but I dropped the Put the Mic Down song, and then I wanted to do a video. So I was just like, hey, let's do a video. It was low budget, obviously, but I think the song itself has carried it. So yeah, Ryan Ryder. Shout out to him.
When you do when you're doing live shows, are you working with a live DJ? The time that I saw you, you were. You had what, Cabby?
Yeah, DJ Cabby. He when he can make it to a show, we'll do that. Mm-hmm. And I like doing shows with him because he'll switch the beat on my song, and I'll have to like adjust to whatever he does. It's completely improv. Like we don't plan this. So and sometimes I'll just freestyle to whatever he's playing. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool show when we do it that way because I never know what he's gonna do. The
other video, the last video that we've got here is when the mic is on. That was the other one you sent me. Give me a little lowdown on that. Was that a
so the origin of that song, I have a friend named Chris Plack who used to do the ESPN Warsaw, and he wanted to do something different. He was like, man, I want a theme song. So he was like, do you think you can make me a song for my show?
Nice.
And so I made When the Mic Is On. And for a while he was on ESPN radio, that was his theme song.
Nice.
And so that was the origin of that song. That song since made it to the local fix in South Bend with Big Pern, the radio host there.
Mm-hmm.
So that song got played on the radio for his show. So that song's been very kind to me.
Good.
So.
Flow. It's easy, man. She already know. You wake up in the morning, you just feel fresh, man. You just ready to start the show. Flow. Let's go. I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I grab the microphone, drop pipe bombs. Couldn't stomach all the plumbing when the vibe's on. See, I keep the speech hotter than the calzone. No debate is earthquakes when my mind zones. My opinions leave them skittish in his vintage. They living when I'm lifting all the rhythms from my pen tip. Just give me a voice, and I bet the championship is the trophy I hoist. I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I can't lose. I pedal my thoughts till it's roses from the college roof. It's springtime in the limelight. I climb heights, my nose bleed whenever I write. White collar with a blue collar attitude. Line circle the globe like longitude and latitude. Magnitude make them turn up the magnify. Vicious punchlines, guess you can say I chatterbox. Shadowboxing with destiny till I KO fate. If you don't understand, it's cause you can't relate. Flow. See, I puncture when I punctuate. My points stay pointed while you fluctuate. Man, that boy sharp. I should wear a two-piece whenever I drop art. I stay off course whenever I go kart. A rebel, making my own path on the charts. I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, 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 your boy do damage. I step to any campus and drop acid. You can stamp this, your boy's going postal. Iron Eagle, this is real when I wrote juice. See, I flow smooth, man, it's so smooth. After every line, I should go, whoa. Your lyric fanatics, I drop plasma like a HBO cinematic. Vivid captions, live only to mimic madness. Mirror graphics of angel wings and attachments. Drizzle magic, my Oladipo's too lethal on that spin to the basket. Grasp it, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on, I'm untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. When the mic is on.
But yeah, I'll ask you the same thing. Rattle off any, like where can people find your music? What's the easiest place to kind of catch up to you and keep track of what you got going on?
I'm a heavy Facebook user, so you can follow my FloStorm page on Facebook. That'll keep you pretty up to date about everything. And then my music is on all streaming platforms. Right. So literally just search FloStorm anywhere, like Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, YouTube, like pretty much anywhere but Pandora. For some reason, Pandora won't take my music. I don't understand it.
But all right, well, Marcel Jones, Mr. FloStorm, thanks a lot for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Brent.
My pleasure. We will we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Right. Yep, you too.
See you later. All right, thanks a lot to Marcel Jones, FloStorm, for being on the show tonight. Really dig what you've got going on. You guys need to keep an eye on this guy. He is going to explode very quickly. So go follow him. Put him on your Spotify lists. Put him on your whatever streaming service it is that you use, iTunes and all of those. Go check him out. Put him on your save list. Go visit his videos on YouTube, all of the stuff. Friend him up on Facebook. Follow that page too. You're not going to want to miss out on what he's got going on down the road. So this has been Brent Schlemmer for New Music 30. We'll be back again next Saturday with another episode of wonderful music from the Indianapolis area, artists that you may or may not have heard of. So check it out again, New Music 30, every Saturday, 9 o'clock. Have a great night.
Lyrical assassin hit her right between the eyes. Truth in a booth hit her right between the lies. Wanna be a trap rapper till I catch her by surprise. Whole potato baked, they be asking about some fries. Flow way down, I'm a hazard with the signs. I attack with the mass undescribed.